Live from Fox 56 Sports, this is Home Team Friday Nights. Sponsored by The Window Source.
Another beautiful fall Friday night evening here in the Bluegrass. A fantastic show for you and a fantastic fresh new face, Jordan Adams. New man on campus. How you doing?
Good. How's it going, Lexington? Coming from College Station, Texas. Friday Night Lights, the show and the movie are real.
Oh,
so I'm ready to get into some football action. I love Fridays in the fall.
Yeah, well, we know high school football is a little different down there in Texas. So I get it, but I know there's a lot of talented teams. You saw a couple of them, so we're going to jump right in it. Glad you're here. Glad to get a new face on the team. Jordan, this one was a big one, a battle of undefeated teams in Class 5A. Scott County and Woodford County both in the top 5. A good crowd at Community Stadium in Versailles, a ranked matchup. And Ellis Hughley, a big-time start for the Cardinals. He was running all over, getting the touchdown right before halftime to make it 21-0. Then Woodford County trying to get something going before the half, and it's a fumble, big-time play by the defense to get that one loose. The triple option, Jim McKee's offense is just dangerous. So many guys can make plays on those really options. Thomas Fiker with the touchdown there just before halftime, another one. This Scott County offense is explosive and a shocker. Woodford County, they are talented, but they put up a 0. Scott County a 36-0 shutout, making a statement. Those boys are 7-1, now 8-1, the only loss to Boyle County. Pretty impressive stuff.
All right, Mike, that was pretty good, but let's head out to the City of Champions, where the Lincoln County Patriots are looking for a major upset over the undefeated Boyle County Rebels. The Rebels making it a one-man show as Avery Bodner goes right, now back left, reversing field and just running through defenders before getting dragged down, sending a message early that he came to play. Very next play, and it's Sage Dawson. He's going to roll out right, and he's going to hit his man in the end zone for the score, and the Rebels will keep that rolling because they end up winning 58-14.
Dominant. They just keep on going. Avery Bodner catching that touchdown there. All right, senior night for LCA. Lexington Christian bringing in W.B. Dubois. The seniors, they had a special night tonight. They came to play. Brady Hensley, the new guy for them, just absolutely unreal. Third TD of the game, a 20-yard score after the defense forced a safety. Hensley again from 15 yards out. Eagles up 16-0. Now you can't forget about the UK commit under center, Cutter Boley, an absolute talent. He's got a cannon on him, effortless 50-yard bomb to Saxon Howard for another Eagles score. LCA just having fun out there. The two-point conversion. Garrison McKinney just fooling the entire team. The lineman goes in there. Love to see the big fellas eat. Still in the first. And if you were sick of us calling Brady Hensley's name tonight, you just got to get used to it because we've been doing it all season. The transfer from Madison Central just keeps on running. He's got a ton of colleges looking at him. A 60-yard TD run, making guys miss. Eagles up 30-0, all LCA. We're still trying to get that final score for you, so we're gonna get that for you later in the show. But probably a shutout, third straight shutout. LCA, Jordan, they are the kings in Class 2A right now. They've lost. They've been the runner-up a couple times, so they're trying to break through. And you saw a couple good teams tonight, right?
Yeah, a couple good teams. Second game, heading out to Georgetown, and we have some of those highlights in just a second.
Let's see it. A lot of good stuff coming up on Home Team Friday nights. We got some inner-city games here in Lexington to take you to. Stay tuned.
We're all cheerleaders, and you're watching Home Team Friday nights.
From Fox 56 Sports, you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
We're the Rebel Rowdies, and you're watching Home Team Friday Night.
Oh, yeah. That's good energy.
Yeah, I like
That's good
that.
energy. You know, we do the cheerleader bumps and the student section bumps in and out of our commercial breaks. Some student sections, they struggle to turn out, especially once it gets a little colder. But Boyle County, man, they are just there. They're the defending champs. How was your game? Did they have a good turnout?
Yeah, It was I had 2 games. One was 6:30, one was 7:30. So 6:30 maybe a little earlier than normal. So the turnout was all right. But
Henry Clay is, I think you're at Henry Clay, right?
Yeah.
They have a solid turnout there from the student section. We featured them last week. All right, well, staying in the city, Lafayette and Tates Creek, a good game. Tates Creek really trying to build something here with Coach Jonathan Hawks in his 2nd season as head coach. He led us in the locker room, really an outside locker room there at Roy Walton Stadium. Check it out.
Who we got? So at the end of the day, have we been through some stuff this season?
Yes, sir.
But do we still grind?
Yes, sir.
Have we worked for this?
Yes, sir.
Have we earned this though?
Yes, sir.
Have we earned it?
Yes, sir.
Love who?
Us.
Trust who?
Us.
Love who?
Us.
Come on, man. Have what?
Fun.
Have what?
Fun.
Have what?
Fun.
But love who?
Us.
Come on, man. I ain't got to say much else. Let's get it tonight, man.
Love it, man. He told me right before the game, he's like, I don't have much to say. I just let the players relax. Simple yet profound. Tates Creek started the year 3-0. Had a tough 3-game stretch of Douglas, Bryan Station, and Ballard. 3 of the top teams in Class 6A. That's really tough. But they beat Dunbar last week. Lafayette in town, who's on a 2-game winning streak themselves. Big-time defense. Jackson Stevens with a good INT. Just 12 points allowed in those 2 wins for the Generals. But it didn't go too well after that. Offense couldn't do anything. A blocked punt, big-time play on special teams. Jermarian Brown gets a hand on it, and Logan Julian recovers it. 7-0 lead. Then QB Andrew Witherington hits Marquavian Smith wide open for the score. So a hot start for Tates Creek. They roll 42-16. Good win for Coach Hawks. They're in line to host a playoff game right there. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, moving on to George Rogers Clark at home taking on Madison Central. And both teams wanted to start fast, and the Cardinals were able to do just that. Junior quarterback Sam Clement finds his running back out the backfield, hits him just over the coverage to Hayden Heath, and he rumbles into the end zone. A big play for the Indians.
But bobble. Wow.
Yeah, but the Indians are determined to respond. Next possession, they're going to give the ball to Bryant Mathis, number 21. What can you do for me, fella? He doesn't have the bounce, but he's able to find the end zone and even the score up. Indians in a hard-fought game as they go down, or they go on to win, I should say, 16-13. So a very big and impressive win for the squad.
That's a good win over a GRC team. They got ranks in Class 6A. That's a big win for them.
And then right down the road from our station here in Lexington, we had Henry Clay hosting Dunbar. After a goal line stand from the Bulldogs, running back No Kenda. He's going to take this counter up right, bust through a few arm tackles, and that's a lot of green grass, folks. Could he go all the way, Mike? What do you think?
He's got it.
Brought down at the 5-yard line after running nearly 90 yards. Later in the frame, though, is going to be Ethan Teal, and he's going to find his wideout Harrison Simpson at the pylon for the first score of the game, 7-0 for the Dogs. Second quarter action now, and it's that same connection. It's the QB to his favorite wideout, and watch this little man after he catches the ball right here. He's going to break 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles, and dive into the end zone for a touchdown. That might be a nominee for Play of the Week. It would be 13-0 after a botched PAT, but I believe, Dunbar was able to get the win 32-0. I think the scoreboard is a little off on that one.
Yeah, we'll fix that one for you. Dunbar, solid team. Henry Clay, they're struggling, still winless this season. Corbin, absolutely rolling as they always do. Boyle County, and then they got eyes on each other. 49-0. And we've been following along with Paris. We love them in Class 1A, but a tough one to Raceland. They're a Class 1A power, 43-13. So there might be a good matchup there in the second round with Sayre. We will see in the playoffs. Bourbon County 39-14, and Lexington Catholic high up in those Class 3A state rankings, bumped down to 3A this year. That's another big win, 41-0. They started tough. Jordan lost some games, lost to LCA. That's a big local battle, right? Lex Cath, Lex Christian. A lot of fun there. Also, that guy, man, he's got to get leg day. He's got to get up there. Come on, the goalpost. All right, coming up, we got a lot more highlights for you here on Home Team. We talked about Sayre. Got to show you them, and Great Crossing. Those highlights are good. Stay tuned here on Home Team Friday nights.
We're the Scott County Cheerleaders, and you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
From Fox 56 Sports, you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
We're the Scott County Student Section, and you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
Yeah!
Okay, good juice.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott County, that's a huge win over Woodford County. That's going to open some eyes. That was supposed to be one of the best games in the state. Big win there. And their county rivals, Great Crossing, you checked them out today.
Yeah, Ryle from Union, Kentucky made the drive for Georgetown to take on Great Crossing. The Warhawks looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. So we're going to, after an opening kickoff that almost went all the way into the end zone, the bad guys are going to punch it in thanks to Gavin Loynes. 7-0 for the Raiders. Later in the quarter, it's Ryle with it again, and this time they're going to go through the air, folks. Logan Barak finds Brady Reynolds for the long touchdown. 14-0 now. Not looking good for the Warhawks, but we will jump to the second quarter, and it's the home team knocking on the door, and it's going to be senior running back Zach Morris who's going to find the end zone. Boom, 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 as he piles his way in. 14-7 here in the second, but as we see, Great Crossing falls 34-21 at the end.
Yeah, that's tough. Great Crossing been struggling this year ever since that loss to Scott County. All right, let's head to the state capital, Frankfort, with a tough task facing one of the emerging powers in Class 1A, the Sayre Spartans. Wyatt Moore, big fella, with a big stop on 4th down, shutting the Panthers' offense down. You'd love to see it. He's stuffing, fans having fun. Then the Spartans offense led by Luke Pennington. He's normally throwing it to Brock Kaufman, but he hands this one off to Caden Jones, runs it in easily. Game ball goes to the Sayre big fellas. That's a hole that you could just drive a truck through. Gotta love to see them putting in work. 45-6 the final. Sayre is 8-0. Watch out Pikeville, watch out Raceland. This team is gonna be fun to watch next month. All right, let's go down to Jessamine County, the East-West rivalry game. You love to see it. The Colts student section, they're having fun, right? Both fan bases got to show out for this one. It's bragging rights down the street. Colts driving, and Bragdon Welch cutting up field, rumbles in down there before 3 Jaguars drag him down. Then backup quarterback Gabriel Smith putting the team on his back. He jumps into the end zone for the score. Came down to the wire, but the Colts extend the win streak to 4 in a row. They beat the rival Jags for the 4th straight year, 24-22. East just got their first win of the season last week. Broke, I think, like a 22-game losing streak. So that was fun for them. Tough to follow that up with a loss. But you teased the plays of the week. We got some good ones here for you after the break, so stay tuned. We're wrapping up Home Team Friday nights right after this.
From Fox 56 Sports, you're watching Home Team Friday nights.
Welcome back in, everybody. Sometimes it's our favorite part of the show. Sometimes we don't get great plays, but I like what we got here. So you guys are going to have a tough job voting on this one. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, first one, we're heading out to Bull County. And for play number 1, and it's Avery Bodner doing it all for himself. Going right now, he's cutting back left, breaking through 1 tackle, still going, stiff arm into the red zone. Pretty good play, and they get the win, 58-14.
Hey, they're always winning, that's for sure. All right, play number 2, back to the Sayre Frankfort game. A little bit of a wobbler pass, but check out the catch. I mean, he's got a defender draped all over him on his back and still comes down with it. You love to see it. Good one for Frankfort, but Sayre gets the win.
And then for our final one, heading out for the Dunbar versus Henry Clay. And it's that man, the little man, I should say, breaking a few tackles and diving into the end zone. He had 2 touchdowns in the first half alone, folks. I think that might be your play of the week.
Hey, it's going to be interesting. The voting will be going from tonight until Tuesday afternoon, and then it runs on Tuesday, so make sure to check that out. Jordan Adams, glad you're here. Coming from Texas A&M. He's an Aggies guy, but he's here. We're going to cover the Cats game tomorrow. We'll have that coverage for you this weekend. But for now, he's Jordan. I'm Michael. Have a great night, everybody.